Here are some secrets on how to grow big size succulents to make sure they stand out in the garden or pots with their giant appearance. Number 1. Go for the right variety. The best way to make sure your succulents grow big is to choose a variety that naturally grows big. Because, for example, you can't expect a haworthia fasciata to be very huge. Some of the best ones you can grow are Adenium, Aeonium, Euphorbias, Kalanchoes, along with some Echeveria varieties. Number 2. Choose succulents that are easy to grow. Picking varieties that are easy to grow will ensure they'll live long and develop into bigger specimens without any trouble. Some easy-to-grow types are agave, Echeveria, Aeonium, aloe, crassula, Variegated, haworthia, Kalanchoes, and Sansevieria. Number 3. Selecting the right pot is the key. The key to growing succulents in the best of their size is to keep them in a pot that's neither too big nor too small. Planting them in an overly big pot is not going to make them grow bigger and faster. If you use a bigger pot, it will result in overwatering, and a smaller pot will refrain the root's development, reducing the plant's growth while forcing the succulents to produce more pups. Go with this rule. If your plant has a width of 4 inches, a 5 to 6 inch diameter container will be perfect for it. The use of a correct size pot provides sufficient space for the plants to grow healthy without crowding the roots. Number 4. Locate them at the right spot. The correct spot also plays an important role in achieving bigger size. Most succulent varieties prefer a combination of bright indirect light and direct sun for a few hours daily to grow well. It's necessary to know about the type you're growing and its requirement. For example, Echeveria requires 4 to 5 hours of sun each day. While growing succulents in pots, an area that receives morning sun and afternoon shade would be perfect. Also, keep in mind that most of the succulents are not frost tolerant. Therefore, if you live in a cold climate, bring plants indoors in the winter. Number 5. Use the right growing medium. Succulents grow bigger when they have a favorable growing medium that assists the growth. A succulent potting mix or any soil type that drains well keeps the plants healthy and makes them bigger. Number 6. Know about your succulents. It's important to know what type of succulents you're growing or want to grow to take care of them accordingly. Some succulent species remain too small, like Blasfeldia lilliputana, which is a tiny cactus around ½ an inch in diameter at maturity. Number 7. Plant some of them on the ground. In cold regions with regular frost, growing succulents in the ground is not a good idea, as most of them are not frost-hardy and may die. But in moderate climates, succulents can take benefit of the available space when propagated on the ground. They grow big and beautiful. Number 8. Feed cleverly. It would be best to feed them more frequently, once every 14 to 20 days in their growing season, with a balanced liquid fertilizer, but in a low amount diluted to 1/4 of the recommended strength, just like what commercial growers do. Avoid feeding in winters in USDA zones below 9. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe.